Hello, welcome to my video. I'm going to show you what you do when you make a mistake. As you can see on my little patch of my quilt here, I have sewn on a hexagon here when it should be here. So what we're going to do, you just need to make sure that you've done locking stitches at the end of each row on each corner. I can show you how to do that after we do this. You can either try to get your seam ripper in between and cut it like that, or I guess because it's on an edge, just going to pull both. Oh, can't do it anymore because I've already gone in, but yeah, just cut it off with the seam ripper basically. I hope you can see. It's a little bit trickier on the corners, but that's okay. And that's it. There's the thread. I'm just going to sort of clean up the edges a little bit here. It's a bit sunny today, so I'm finding it a bit hard to see the screen, but I hope you get the idea. That's it. So there's a bit of a rough edge here now, but that's fine. I am just going to clip that back on and keep sewing. Alright, so I've got my needle loaded up with some thread. I'm going to show you how to do the locking stitch. So this is how I start. I start on the very corner, if you can see, and I pull it through, leaving a tail a little bit longer than the length of the edge. And I've gone through the wrong way here, that's okay. I'm just going to hold down my tail. And I've got a little loop that I'm going to put my needle through. And then that's just created a slip knot. I'm going to do that twice. There's the little loop. Hold my needle through it and pull it tight. I've just got a little bull clip here to help me hold the two pieces together. So that is my locking stitch, and I do that at every single corner. So I'm just gonna hold that tail down and do my whip stitch across. And the tail keeps wanting to come back up. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep going and whip stitch across this edge, and I'll meet you at the end. All right, so I'm at the end of this section now. I forgot to show you last time, I glued on like one of those fridge magnets on the back of my sewing tin lid, so I can just drop my needle on it when I need to. Okay, so I am at the end. I am at the next little corner intersection. I'm going to do the same thing, put my needle through both pieces and make a little loop. Put my needle through that loop and pull it tight. And you can either put your needle through twice and do a double knot, or you can just do that same thing again. Put your needle through the loop again and pull it tight. And if you do those locking knots, then you can fix any mistakes. No issues. So I'm just gonna keep going around. It's been a few days since the last video, and I've made a bit of progress. I have made this piece here. So one of the points of the star is gonna go here, and hopefully I will finish this middle section of the quilt by the end of the week. And I feel like once these are all put together, it'll make quite a substantial section of the quilt, which will feel really good, and I'll just have like a million more hexagons to go. But I am enjoying the process, and I feel like sewing is probably taking longer than I thought it would, but I guess that's part of the charm of hand sewing. I have gotten a lot faster at basting the pieces, so making the actual hexagons is not a big task. And you know, hand sewing is probably the most enjoyable part, but I am also enjoying making the hexagons. I don't know. I'm rambling at the moment, but yes, this is how I fix my mistakes. So I hope that helped, and I'm just laying them out so I know where the pieces go. I guess another tip would be because this project is sort of something that I pick up and put down a lot during the day, and I get distracted a lot, and I guess in the future I will try to start a few stitches on a row before I put it down so that I know where I am and I don't get confused and put the stitches in the wrong spot, because that is what tends to happen. Either that, or I make sure that my clips are on the edges either opposite or like covered over the edges that I'm not meant to be sewing over. But yeah, hopefully that helped you, and I'll be back with more EPP content soon. Bye.